Hello and welcome. I am Maria Ziada. I'm a health and wellness coach, transformation coach, nutritionist, and whatnot. But most importantly, I'm a student of life and I have learned a lot along the way, and that's what I want to share with you. And today I'm going to give you a protocol for optimal health during your first trimester in pregnancy. First of all, congratulations, you are growing new life inside of you, and for me this is like the most crazy and also amazing experience that there is. And so also, in fact, this is the most natural stage and the most natural season that a woman can live through in her own life. This is just what we are made for, and that's why I want to activate my and also your ancestral DNA to get this season, or to create this season in the most juicy and delicious and most beautiful way that it can be. Yes. So most women suffer from immense nausea and just tiredness, fatigue, and just like basic not feeling well during that stage. And this is quite natural. Your body is changing in the most enormous way. And if this is the first time around for you, your body hasn't ever experienced this. This is the most traumatic experience for yourself and for your internal and for your external self. Traumatic doesn't have to mean that it's negative, okay? It's just life-changing. So what is actually happening is that your body is getting used to the hormonal changes in you, and also to the new DNA that is now living inside of you. Even if it's not like a full blown baby yet, it's still alive, and it's still like a new form of DNA that has never ever existed before, and that is now living inside of you. So you are growing the foundation of life. This is why I want to make this stage as foundational, the most easy, and also the most stable as possible. And what I love and what I stand for is that I love to create structure, because I love flow. I don't want to think about everything that I'm doing and not doing and what I'm available for or what I'm not available for. I create a certain structure around the season of life that I'm currently in, and then I'm just living it, okay? Because I already have decided that I want to create this season in that particular way, because it gets me from A to that specific point B where I would just want to arrive. So as I see life in 3 parts, I see health in 5 pillars. And yeah, I call them the 5 pillars of health, and that is like quite easy. It's sleep, exercise, food, creativity, and relationships, and in no particular order. But in this specific season of life, which is very life-changing, we want to make it as easy for ourselves, because we are or our body is quite under, not pressure, but it's just doing things, okay? And we want to take the most mental capacity out of it, if that's possible. So let's decide together and create this season beautiful in the most optimal way for you. So I always start with sleep. And as you might notice, you are so much more tired during these 3 months or 2.5, whatever. This is just like the medicinal calculation of it. You need your 8 hours of sleep minimum. So I wrote down 8 hours plus, whatever you might need. So go to bed as early as you can, because your body internally, mentally, externally, whatever, everything changes the most, or is prone to heal and change the most during sleep time. And we want to give it as much rest as is needed, and you're gonna feel that you need a lot more rest. So if you need some time away from work or from whatever kind of responsibility that you might have, okay, you are building the foundation of another life and take this seriously. Nothing is more important than that. And if you need support, this is also something so crucial, but we're gonna go there in the relationship part. So 8 hours of sleep minimum. Also, take a midday nap. Don't take it too far into the day, because then you're gonna go to bed just too late probably. But have like a schedule around this. Have your midday nap at, I don't know, from 12 to 12:30, or if you have your 1 hour break from work, might be that way as well. Then, and if you're not even like, if it's not even possible for you to sleep there, then just rest, okay? Sit on your chair or whatever. If there's a couch, choose that one and just sit and rest. Take some time for yourself. Take some time for your rest, and schedule this in so that you don't have to think about it. It's just half an hour. Could be more, could be less, whatever you need, but feel into your body. And when you stop the overthinking, and when you stop the narrator in your mind, which is not you, it's just something narrating everything that you're doing and seeing and judging and whatnot, that's when you become that's when you get in contact with your intuition more, and you can listen to yourself and what you really need. So that's a whole other thing. But yeah, get used to resting, because you're gonna need to rest even more during this whole thing. So another thing is food. What you eat is what you are, okay? You are made up. All of your cells are made up of the things that you intake, that you eat. Everything you consume, okay, not visually maybe, and not mentally, but through your mouth, this is what your cells are made of. And having fixed meals on rotation is something that has been a game changer for me, at least. It's the second time around for me being pregnant. And I also, in my first pregnancy, I had this, but this was a vegan pregnancy, completely vegan. And it was kind of different than this journey right now is. So having fixed meals on rotation is something that allowed me to not constantly think about what to eat. Also, your hunger might increase a little bit, and just, you are already fatigued. You don't need decision fatigue in your mind, or being like in this analysis paralysis stage, what to eat. I'm not really a friend of not knowing what you're eating. At least know what you're eating for breakfast and for lunch. And if you've been a person that has been skipping breakfast your entire life, or just in this stage of your life before, like, stop this, okay? Your body needs fuel, because it needs substance so that you can create this baby in the best way. And this is not hard. We don't want to make this hard. Actually, all of these steps are just pretty easy, pretty just natural and ancestral in a way to you. So for my example, I'm just telling you what I ate during my first trimester on rotation constantly, because this helped me to not think about it. I'm just sharing that with you quite briefly, because every time I hear somebody say something about food and how to eat and what not to eat, I want to see your whole meal plan and also having some flexible rotation in that. We are not machine, and we also eat for a certain well-being and also emotional well-being. It's not just fuel, okay? So what I ate for breakfast were 4 eggs, a side of some sort of veggie that I had laying in my fridge, okay? If it's some paprika or broccoli or just salad or a cucumber, not a whole cucumber, but just a side of veggie, a big slice of bread, sometimes 2 if I was more hungry, and some olives. 4 eggs I recommend, because it contains so much choline that your brain needs. And please look this up. I am a nutritionist, but always look up what you really need. I can really recommend the glucose goddess to you if you're like searching around YouTube, and she explains that in the most artistic way. So your body needs choline, especially in the first trimester, to help your baby's brain development and everything in between. For lunch, I ate a sardine sandwich, and not just in pregnancy but also previously. I just love sardines, and I know what's in it for me, like in terms of like beauty and health. I love to eat, like I even love to eat them more. It's just an amazing superfood. Canned sardines, if you can, in olive oil. So I just had my 2 slices of bread, toasted them up, had my can of sardine, like put that in a bowl with a little olive oil or a little mayonnaise, if you please, some cucumber, some radish, some dill or some sort of green, and just put it in the sandwich. If you fancy a tomato, put it in there, okay? Be creative or just don't, doesn't matter. But if you get your sardines in at least once a day or at least 3 times a week, this is amazing for you. I always say this is like the most beauty food that you can eat. And I also love to have a side of pickles. And what I have at home is turşu. It's like a Turkish pickle, like a mixed pickle thing with cabbage and tomato and cauliflower and I don't know what's in there, like carrots, everything. And I love that. But you can use some sort of pickle if you want, because I love to eat something acidic before I eat whatever else, because it helps to not get your blood sugar skyrocketing. We want to have it as stable as possible throughout the day. And also for your omega-3s, this is amazing. That's exactly what your baby needs. So you already had your choline in, your omega-3s, and everything in between. Also, don't take this, like, you can believe what I say, but always look this up. And I actually I want you to look this up, because it's just amazing what these things have inside of them for you. So I ate lunch around, I don't know, 12 o'clock, 12:30, and then I had some soy, because I love to have something sweet afterwards. I have a little bowl of soy yogurt, because I don't do dairy, but the soy yogurt with a little tahini and honey on top. Yes, this delivers me with like calcium, magnesium, and the tahini in it, like 3 tablespoons at least. And yeah, also this is amazing for you. So, and it also like helps you to relax inside and outside, and in all the good places. So for dinner, we always ate something like normal in a way. If you have pasta, some form of meat, some form of fish, some form of carb, or mixed or whatnot, okay? I was not, I don't want to call it strict, but like I'm living in a family. We're currently 3 and we have a daughter that is like 6 years old. So she wants to eat certain foods. My husband wants to eat certain foods. I also love to indulge in food, okay? Culinary is my passion. I love to cook and I love to cook good, and I'm not the type of person that is like, we don't just eat bowls and stuff at home, okay? We eat real good food, and it's more leaning towards that Mediterranean diet, probably because that's just the cuisine that we love, but everything regarding that we do eat. If it's lasagna, if it's, I don't know. Today we're gonna grill some fish on the grill, and I'm gonna make potato salad, whatnot. We grill some corn as well. Like, that's just what we're gonna eat, for example. Yes, and in the night time, not always had this, but I would recommend you to always have this. Having a cacao with soy milk. And what I do, I have my, like, this is not my native language, whatever. So I pour some water into the pot and like put some cacao in it, like basic, like straight cacao, not the flavored sugary kind. Just in German we say it's like baking cocoa, and then it gets like really creamy and it boils up, and then I put some soy milk in it, And yeah, that's it. I also put a little sugar in it, or honey, or whatever you want to use or don't want to use, whatever you have on hand. And this is my little midnight, not midnight, but my little evening treat. Also, cacao, what cacao does for you. If you're a woman, drink cacao. I love espresso and I love coffee. But I also love to say that caffeine is for men and cacao is for women. This is what we like. This is also for beauty, but also very rich in minerals. And yeah, look this up. So what I also took are my prenatal. I could give you the prenatals that I chose in the description bar. It's like the most amazing company or the business doing prenatals that I found in my life. Yeah, but whatever you want to choose. So I'm doing the first trimester pregnancy prenatal, and also I took omega-3s, vitamin D3 and K2, and some hair vitamin. That's, yeah, so to be completely transparent, this is what I took. And coming to the next point, which is exercise. Please don't stress it. Your body is tired. You might be fatigued. If you're not, go ahead and do whatever you did. My only rule in pregnancy is to not hit my complete limit, but I'm still strength training. I'm still doing yoga and stretching. And yeah, I'm not running anymore, speeding completely. But strength training is amazing if you're pregnant, and also stretching yourself in regards of yoga or whatnot. So don't stress it. I must admit that I haven't been to the gym, I believe, 2 months in. And yes, as I felt better, I was also able to get this exercise in, okay? But my body is used to being exercised. I'm going to the gym for I don't know how many years, I couldn't count, but keep it going the way, like how you are doing. Rather make it slow but steady. Yes, and just for you, your next trimester will open up so much more energy for you, and you will be more active. So don't stress it, okay? But just get yourself moving a little bit, even if you're tired, and if you're just going around the block or around your house, I don't care, just get some fresh air in, get your body moving to some degree. This even, like, this could help with being that fatigued. And if not, listen to yourself and just lay in bed and just have a nap. So another thing, really important, are relations. For all the women that love to do everything by their own, or know that they can do everything on their own, okay, get used to being helped and cater to more than usual, okay? This will increase in the next month anyways, so get used to it now. It's not weakness to ask for a tea or a water, or getting your lunch delivered to wherever you're laying. You have to get a support system going. It doesn't have to be like completely intact in the first trimester, but sort out, you know, not sorting out, but like also sorting in, if that's a way of articulating that. Get people in your life actively that can help you. And not because they have to help you right now with everything, but during the next month, this is so important for you. Don't be alone. Whatever person you have at hand. The first time around in my pregnancy, it was basically just my grandparents that helped me. Without them, I wouldn't know what to do. But now I have way more people inside of my life that like actively help me. Also my husband, my daughter even, also like family surrounding me, which has been growing so much. It's important to cherish these people, and it's important to let them in and let them be able to help you. People want to help you. Whatever person you have, use them, because you need them right now. Don't feel ashamed, it's not weakness. And also isolate if needed. if your whole friendship circle or in general your relationship circle is surrounded with like kind of toxic people that harm themselves or even harm others in whatever kind of way, it doesn't have to be extreme, but if you're just not feeling the best with them, just isolate yourself. This is nothing wrong. You're gonna protect your baby and yourself. This is the most vulnerable stage ever that you're gonna be in. And yeah, I just urge you to take this serious. So another thing is creativity, and also that's a big one for me. So stay active in your fields, but to a degree that is working for you. If you're just laying around all day, you don't have to participate in your job in the way that you did, in your creative outlets in the way that you did before. Keep it going, but you don't have to be speeding up. Keep it going to a certain degree. Do you know what I mean? I just wrote this down because this phase is like the new moon in a way. This is the starting period where you don't really see progress yet. You don't see progress in your body, you don't see progress outwardly, inwardly, but there is a big initiation for this major shift in your life. So calm down, time will come, don't stress yourself. You are not weak, you're just tired, you're just growing a baby inside of you. And maybe because I did, not right now, but in the first time around, like when I was pregnant 6-7 years ago, I kind of felt guilty and weird for not moving as fast as I was before, because I love to move fast. I love to do 10-20 things in a day, and I love to decide on things. I'm a determined person, and this felt quite weird for me. And what is this? Okay, that's a sign of wounded masculinity inside of yourself. But you're not here to compete anymore. And especially, you are not what you do. Okay, you are a woman. Like, say this with me. I am not what I do. I am what I am. You're not a human doing, you're a human being. And especially if you're a woman, you don't have to compete with anybody. You are just this particular flavor, and you are beautiful the way you are. And in this vulnerable stage, calm down, baby girl. Everything is right. This is just how it is right now. This is the very beginning.